So for those listening, please record your name and registration number in the chat box. So like I was saying, I'm Alphonse. I'll be taking you through this course. The uh, This is the course outline. This is a service course for the Department of Architecture, and we're going to talk about soil formation and structure. Excuse me. And we talk about properties of the soil, the phases of the soil, and of solid part, which are particles, consist of air, and also consist of water. So those are the phases we're going to talk about in detail. Talk about soil formation, the properties, methods of determining the properties. We talk about the classification systems. There is the classification, field characteristics, excuse me, methods for particle size distribution or particle size analysis. We talk about frequency limits. We talk about determination of the limits. There are some tests for that. We'll talk in detail. We talk about seepage, some basic definition and terms, factors influencing permeability, laboratory determination. Excuse me. Some factors influencing permeability, the way to determine these parameters in the laboratory, the expression used, the quicksand condition. We're going to talk about flow nets, determination of seepage, soil compaction, some basic definition and factors that affect compaction, the characteristics. We are going to derive some basic expressions and see a little bit what such knowledge is applicable. Now so what you need your notebook. You can make your notes. I have a channel which I'm going to invite you to subscribe to. In fact, this is recorded and will be uploaded there for you. Please subscribe. I'm going to give you the link. Internet is a little slow. Yeah, so wait for it to load. Okay, it will load. You need class notes. I give you most of the material you need. However, these are the references. Some journal papers, the textbook. If Yeah, so I'll invite you to subscribe as many as possible. All of you basically. So grading, there is a grade for attendance. As you need, is a requirement that you attend at least 3 quarters. Is it 3 quarters or 2/3 of the class? You are able to sit exams. So it's not actually is unusual that marks are given for attendance, but there you go. So you don't you have no reason to tell. This um, so please, so just click there and you can subscribe. Is a discipline of civil engineering excuse me, that predicts soil performance characteristics utilizing the engineering principles of dynamics, fluid mechanics, and technology. Soil mechanics includes the study of composition, strength, consolidation, and the use of hydraulic principles to deal with issues concerning sediments and other deposits. This is one of the major sciences uh, solving problems related to geology and geophysical engineering. Why I put the photos here, you can see uh, also a very who maybe not keen, but they call the linear pizza in Italy. That's the photo on there, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This is because this is a high building. It is an what is called architectural and engineering marvel because the design is, looks good, but the from its that is the time it was it started to lean uncontrollably. So engineers and many people in the construction industry have tried to restore so that it restore it, but it has not been possible. Now there are certain uh, problems with the foundation. This is the reason it's leaning, and of course that is a soil mechanics issue or a geotechnical issue. That's why I'm doing there. The other issues in the road construction, all those are soil mechanics issues. This is the part. Unless there's a question. Okay. To if you can, if you don't, if you have a question, then me anytime. Then we talk about soil formation. So the for those just joining, please write your number and name on the chat to record us. So we basically soil is formed through the process we call weathering. So the soil formation is the process by which soil is created. The formation of soil happens over a very long period of time. In fact, normally over millions of years. Sorry, we have to wait. The internet is seems to be slow. Yeah, so yeah, so we proceed. It appears the internet has is a bit slow, but Wow. If a soil found 50 years stable soil that have just recently formed, normally full of organic material, the organic material has not properly broken down. So those are not very stable soils. Soils that are stable have formed over a very long, normally very long period of time. So the soil is basically formed from weathered rock. Rocks are generally made up of different minerals, therefore the mineral content of rocks determines in large part the mineral content of subsequent soil. So if so the as an example can is the so it wears and forms the soil, and this goes further, and at the end of it this soil a residue of underlying rock. The same would be, for example, in the mountain we have rocks, the weather and the material is transported elsewhere, and that becomes the, the those who are just coming in, please add your attendance, your name, and the registration number in the chat. This is the idea. So soil formed as a result of weathering. So weathering is the process of breaking down. So is a process of breaking down of the rocks, and this occurs over time, and this happens through means, as we will shortly. So this weathering doesn't, when we talk about weathering, we don't consider the transportation mechanism. Okay, so should not be confused by erosion. So the process of breaking down of rock to form soil. Now when is if we talk about erosion, involves the transport. Now when we talk about when we talk about weathering, we don't consider the transportation. I think that should be clear. have an idea. Physical weathering or breakdown occurs excuse me, through direct contact with atmospheric conditions such as heat, water, ice, and pressure. Also wind without any change in chemical conditions. So the physical weathering, there's no chemical. We talk about agents, which also might involve biological human beings, animals,